Welcome back to One Drawer December, where every day until I run out of drawers, I'm going to be your personal Santa Claus and give you a little mini tool review on whatever my favorite item in that drawer might be. And today's drawer is what I lovingly call machine tools. I don't own very many, as you can see. It's another drawer where my favorite tool is going to be hard for you to buy, but is a favorite to me for reasons known to me. This needs oiled. I should address that soon. This guy is what's called a tap block in the machining trade. This was handmade, or I should say made by a person. One of the first tool makers I ever worked with, and this guy was just kind of one of those old gnarly grizzled dudes. Kind of one of the dudes that always in a bad mood, right? And was generally looking for more reasons to not like someone than to like them. Well, after working with the guy for a while and borrowing this thing from him about 1,000,000 times, I suppose I should explain what it's for. If you're incompetent like I am, it is just a block of metal that keeps your taps straight. So when you're running a tool down it, you don't get all whopper-jawed. That's what it's for. So when he was an apprentice toolmaker, this was one of his apprentice projects. So this thing is accurate down to, probably 1/10 of a thousandth of an inch or something. At least it was when he made it. Of course, he knows what he was doing by the time he met me, so he never used the thing. And eventually, after befriending him, he gave me the thing. So it will always have a place in my heart because of where it came from. This is something anybody with a drill press could make for themselves, probably not quite this pretty. You can see that he, put nice stampings and stuff on there. And like I said, I need to oil this. But anyway, far and away my favorite tool in this drawer because of how it came to me, and it is dang useful. I've used this thing a lot, and will probably continue to use it a lot as soon as I get some more oil on it. But since you can't really buy one of those, or I suspect you can't, I'll try and find one. Next favorite in here is probably my 3/8 inch beam wrench. I've used these quite a bit on the channel. If you've ever seen me put a spark plug in, you've probably seen me use this. But what it is a torque wrench that reads in constant torque. So as you use it, this needle deflects on the scale, so you can watch in real time how much torque you're applying to something. So it's the exact opposite end of the scale from like a $1,000 snap-on wrench that reads live torque as you go. This is like the 80-year-old version of the same technology. So this particular one I think is only about 25 years old. This one might actually be 80 years old. This came from my grandfather. These are also the only torque wrenches that I know of that you can calibrate yourself. All you have to do is bend the needle back to where it's zeroed and it's calibrated again. So these are really handy exactly for that reason, because you can watch what's going on as it's going on, and they are also dirt cheap. So if you don't have any torque wrench, this is definitely a good way to start. And there's a third bonus. Back here is a fairly comprehensive tap and die kit. Yeah, go ahead and buy one of those too while you're at it. Why not, right? Another one of those things where it's really handy to have when you need it, but they're kind of expensive just to buy all at once. So you'll also see I have a whole bunch of just stray taps, just onesie-twosie stuff. Anyway, this feels a little more off topic than some of the other ones have, but there's a bit of a story to tell here. So we told the story. I'm going to get my block cleaned up and maintained, slip it back in here, and then I'll see you tomorrow.